The couple was horrified to discover a thief trying to break into their car window. Mary thought it was best not to approach. The person would leave once they got what they wanted. But Jack didn't see it that way. He was worried that if the thief drove off with the car, they'd suffer a major loss. So he told his wife to stay put while he went to stop the thief. He never expected the guy to pull out a gun. The thief reached straight for Jack's wallet. Finding his pockets completely empty, he flew into a rage and aimed the gun at Jack's head. Seeing the situation turning critical, Mary had no choice but to show herself, saying there was something he wanted in her backpack. The moment the thief bent down to grab the bag, Jack quickly picked up a stick to fight back, then dashed deep into the woods. Since Mary wasn't familiar with the terrain, she only ran a few steps before hitting a tree stump and passing out. After an unknown amount of time, she gradually came to and found that her husband hadn't caught up yet, so she endured the pain and slowly moved through the forest. Just as she was looking around for a way out, the ground suddenly gave way beneath her feet, and she fell into a swamp. She struggled desperately, trying to break free, but her body kept sinking. Trapped in this desperate situation, Mary could only shout her husband's name. Jack heard her and immediately rushed toward the sound, but since he couldn't get close, he found a tree branch, hoping to pull his wife out with it. However, the branch snapped as soon as he applied pressure. Jack figured the branch was too thin and turned to look for a thicker one. But Mary had an emotional breakdown and thrashed violently in the mud pit, which only made her sink faster until she was almost completely swallowed up. Seeing this, Jack didn't hesitate to jump into the swamp, feeling around in the mud with his hands until he finally grabbed his wife in time and pulled her to safety. Mary blamed her husband for being too impulsive, but Jack calmly said that as long as you keep your body still, you won't sink, because mud has a higher density than the human body. But clearly, staying still wouldn't solve the problem. At that moment, Mary noticed a huge egg not far away, though she couldn't tell what kind of animal had left it. Realizing this wasn't a safe place to stay, she asked Jack to push her toward the edge. But multiple attempts proved futile. She felt something wrapped around her foot and asked Jack to help pull it out. To their shock, they discovered it was a male corpse.